Hello and welcome to today's show. Yes, we're back here again for another show. As you can see, we'll be playing Battle Squadron. We continue from where we was last week, which I really loved this game. I had a good friend of mine come around earlier on, so big shout out to Scout. Thanks for popping around. It was lovely to see you. Scout was actually playing the VR version and loved it. And I'm sure Scout's downloading it right at this present moment in time. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, it is available on the PlayStation Store. If you're a PlayStation member, that is, if you've got their the PSN membership, whatever they call it. If you're the PlayStation Network member, whatever is it called, PlayStation Network? Things like that, yeah. So if you're one of those members, you can download this game now. It's absolutely free. So go get it. It is brilliant. They've got Virtual Fighter on there as well for this this month. So don't hesitate. Go and put it in your library. If you haven't got enough room on your disc, go and download this game. It is really good. As I said, I'm only playing the 2D version because we're not actually in the virtual studio, which is going to be next door. Hopefully we're going to be in there. I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping that we'll be in there. We will be in there at the end of the month, as I said, because we've got to set up loads of stuff in the studio, and I've got to make sure that everything's working fine and the big television's working, you know, all that usual rigmarole as you do. So yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. But we should be playing VR very soon. I've got loads of VR games that we're going to be playing. So yeah, so there we go. That's a lot of VR games we can play. Right, so we'll be playing this game today, and don't forget tomorrow. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, even if you're not in today. And I know a lot of you watch this on playback or just watch the replays. If you're not in today, don't worry about it, but please try and get in tomorrow, Wednesday, because we're going to be playing another round of What's the Dub. You can play it from your home. So wherever you are in the world, doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can actually play this game with me, and you'll be live as well with me. And it works so well. All you need to have is a mobile phone or a laptop, doesn't matter what, or iPad or whatever type of device you've got, which you go onto the internet and stuff like that. And with that, you can then go to the I'll give you the address again tomorrow. You'll go to this one web page, and all you need to do is, you don't have to put your real name in, you just put any name you want to be called in the game. So you can put sort of like, I don't know, me at, or if you just want to just call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, you know, depending on what you want to call yourself. So then you will come into the game, and then you'll be part of it, and you'll be playing exactly as I'm playing with me. So that'd be quite fun. And don't forget, that's tomorrow. Okay, that's tomorrow. We start at 5. It's only a short show tomorrow. We only play it for an hour, so it's from 5 till 6 o'clock we play that game. But if you can get in tomorrow early, about 5 o'clock when we start, and jump on board and play this game with us, it'll be good. Me and Tribe and Warrior, I think it's Tribe and Warrior, yeah, we actually played it last week, and it was so funny. It was really funny. If you haven't seen it and you want to know what it's all about, either one, check up the original the show from I think it was last week. Yeah, so last week's show, you can check it up still. It's on YouTube still, so you go to the live extra section on YouTube. You can check last week's show out. Or if you're on Twitch, Twitch TV, you can actually check it out because they stay on there for 14 days. So that's still on there, last Wednesday show, so you can go and see what it's all about. But it's a really fun game to play, and the more who play it, the more and the merrier it gets. So getting back to, I keep saying that, getting back to today, we are going to be carry on what we've done from last week, which is the Star Wars Squadrons. I think last week, if I remember correctly, we went from Rebel back over to the dark side, the Dark Alliance, or what they call them. I don't know what they call themselves now. Not the Rebels. It's the, I'll get it right in a minute. The Galactic Alliance, whatever they call themselves now. The Empire. We'll call them the Empire. It's easier that way. So yeah, so we're going to go over to the the dark side, as it were, the Dark Force side, which is, of course, you know, Darth Vader's team, and that's where I think that's where we left it last week. We had to rescue a spy. I can't remember if we actually rescued her or if we had to stop. I can't remember if we did rescue her. I think we did. Well, we'll find out. So I'm going to continue the story. Unfortunately, you can only have, as far as I can gather, you can only have one save on this, because I'd like to play this offline, but I can't, because the only thing I can play offline is the actual team matches and stuff like that. But you can't play the story mode because you only get one save slot, as far as I know. It's really silly. They should give you like a couple of save slots, like they do in like Cyberpunk and things like that, where you can have different saves for different characters. I think that'd be better if they could do that. That would be really good, because then you've got people who like playing the storyline online and people like still playing the storyline offline. So you can't do both at the same time. It's really silly. They should have had to give you 2 save modes. Actually, it would have been so much easier. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, here we go. So this is where we are at the moment. I am actually in the menu with its continued story, as you can see. I haven't got your sound on yet, have I? Let me just switch your sound on. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear anything at the moment, because I think it's quite quiet in the background. I can switch my sound on using it. Just switch my sound on as well. You might hear, I said, you sometimes might hear feedback from my microphone. Of what I'm actually hearing as well, so I do apologise for that. Sometimes it can get a little bit echoey. It's just though because I can't really not in this web. I can't ask to put headsets on. Not in this web. It's too hot. So I just have it playing through the actual system itself, my stereo system, so my surround sound system as well. Yeah. So we're going to continue playing this. I'm sure that's where we left it last week. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm sure we actually rescued her last week. Unless we've got to do the mission again, because I don't think it gives you a save. We'll soon find out.
An old enemy has finally surfaced.
Oh yeah, no, we're in the right place.
One of my spies has linked the attacks on our Star Destroyers with the New Republic Starhawk project. The common factor is Lyndon James. You knew James better than anyone, Captain Carroll.
If I had, I'd have destroyed him before he betrayed us at Fostar Haven.
Then this is your second chance. The rebels are keeping a low profile. Take Titan Squadron, hunt down this Starhawk, and eliminate it.
Gladly, Admiral Sloane. But if I may ask, there's a particular pilot I'd like to requisition.
Gray, come in. Is it true we're getting a new pilot?
Copy, so. Captain Carroll's bringing someone in, John.
The treacherous slime taking our ships. Good. More the merrier. Easy, Von Reg. Remember the last time you lost your cool? The day I cut through a whole squadron of rebels and saved your neck.
Try to match it up to the volume of the actual game I'm listening to, so the amount of this output, so it just has a slight echo.
Overseer to Titan, finish your inspection. Your new wingmate has arrived.
Hopefully.
So, you're our new wingmate. Welcome to Titan Squadron. I'm Varco Gray, Squadron Leader. I think they're waiting for you in the briefing room.
Really?
Better make a good first impression.
Why? Do I have to? I can't walk somewhere else. I love the stormtroopers around it. The attention to detail in just this hangar alone is amazing. There's different people walking around, people working on stuff. Little droids as well. I love these little droids that are flying around. Look, that guy over there is repairing one of the R2 units. There's like a CP3O unit there as well, or something similar to him. Okay, let's go and see this briefing.
Welcome home, pilot. It feels like a lifetime since Foster Haven, doesn't it? One fool betrays his squadron, and loyal officers like us are reassigned in disgrace. I heard they sent you to the Outer Rim. I got the Medem sector, protecting fuel shipments from petty scoundrels and pirates. The kind of posting that used to end careers. Before Endor. Before Lyndon James reappeared. No doubt you've heard. Admiral Sloane has instructed me to hunt that traitor down and end this Project Starhawk. It seemed fitting that I bring you back to help me destroy Lyndon. Your Empire needs you, pilot. Are you willing?
Yeah,
good.
That's why so.
For now, you will be flying as Titan 3. Let's get to work.
Let's. Okay, who we got in here? I just love the attention to detail in there. Look at this, all these people working down
Begin the
there.
briefing.
Stormtroopers. That's so cool. Okay, let's see this.
One of our spies, Agent Thorne, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an
I think we did do this last week, but I can't remember if we completed it or not because I didn't save it.
For our extraction team
Can't remember if it let us.
aboard the shuttle
We'll do it again
Gladius.
because I'm more of a
Behind
focused
enemy
mind today.
lines, you must be precise and swift. We have no room for error, Titan. To gain access, you'll have to eliminate perimeter defenses. Intelligence reports missile platforms defending Hosnian space. Destroy them.
Yes, I do remember doing
The
this one.
outpost itself is protected by turbo laser cannons on all sides. Evade and eliminate them all. When you've secured the area, you will escort the Gladius to the outpost, and our extraction team will acquire Agent Thorne. Once Thorne is secure, reach your Gozanti cruisers and return to the Overseer.
Okay.
Do not lose our spy under any circumstances. That is all.
Is that it? You sure that's all? So there's nothing else you want to talk to me about? Let's have a chat to her. Hi, Sol!
I'm Rella Sol. No need to introduce yourself.
Okay.
I've already reviewed your service record.
How have you?
It's been a long time since you were on the front lines.
Yes, it was.
In days past, a mission like ours would have been afforded every possible resource.
Okay.
Unfortunately, times are tight since Endor. In one battle, we lost our Emperor and gained 100 warring factions. If only Emperor Palpatine hadn't dissolved the Imperial Senate. At least then, senators, like my parents, could have maintained order after Endor. But no. Not that I question the Emperor's decision, of course. But now that he's gone, we must look to the future. And reinstating the Senate would help subdue all of this infighting. We can talk later, perhaps?
Perhaps. This one looks good. I'm sure there's some more people. Hello? Hello? So arrogant. I didn't hello to you. Let's have a chat with Captain Karel. If that's how you pronounce the name. Karel?
Now more than ever, the Empire needs reliable soldiers like Agent Thorne. Like you. Unity is the only path to progress. I trust you are aligned with Admiral Sloane's vision for the Empire. We cannot afford to fracture. Not after Endor. This mission is a vital step towards dismantling the rebellion. And they are...
I like the rebellion.
Don't be fooled by their new name. The New Republic will fall, just like the last one. It's time for you to play your part. Get to the hangar. Ready your ship.
See, they could have done this a different way, this game. What they could have done, they could have given you the option to either play the Rebel side or the other side, a whole playthrough of just that one side. And then you could then go back and then play the dark side, if you know what I mean. So it would have been more time, so you could see like in between stories. I think that would have been quite. They should have 3 modes. They should have Rebel mode, they should have Galactic Empire mode, and Story mode, which combines both sides. So you could. They could have done 3 story modes in this. They could have had just the Rebel side story mode, just which just Rebels, and then they could have had the Empire, just with everything to do with the Empire, with its different in-between bits. And then they could have what we're playing now, which is the story mode, which allows you to play a mixture of both of them. This is where they went wrong. EA, you should have done this. It would have given it so much more playability. Although we've got online and stuff like that, but could you imagine you would play the story one way on the dark side, then you'd play it on the false side. I think that would be so good. And then if you wanted to do the story mode, you could then get a taster of both. And that's how they should have done it. It's a shame they didn't do it like that. I was really upset that they didn't, because I like playing Rebels. I like the Rebel Alliance. They're my favourite alliance at the moment. But this way, you sort of get so involved in doing the actual alliance, like the Rebel Alliance stuff, and then suddenly switches you over to this side, and it's sort of like, oh, I want to carry on playing them. I don't want to keep switching back and forth. You know what I mean? If they would have done like 3 modes on this, 3 story modes, where you can either play the Dark Force, the Light Force, and or the story mode, which is this one, where it gets both of them, so you can have a taster of both. That's what they should have done. I can't believe EA didn't do that, because that would be so there would be so much replayability in that. Especially, so you go through the story of one mode, then you go through the story of the other mode, then you do the story of both sides. You can see both sides, how they cut in between each other. Yeah, I think they should have done that, personally myself. That's what I reckon they should have done. Would have been a lot better, I feel. That would have been a lot better. Anyway, let's get to the Yanger, so otherwise she's going to start moaning at me properly. Okay, who have we got around here? Who can we chat to? Okay, so we'll talk to her.
You're the new arrival. I'm Havina Vonreg.
Hi, Havina.
Captain can always use another pilot, so long as you're good at killing rebels.
Yeah.
We're going right into their territory.
Good.
Hosnian Prime. We'll give those scum just a taste of what it was like at Endor.
Definitely.
I was there, you know.
Was you?
When the rebellion murdered our Emperor. Half my squad died trying to defend him. Captain Carroll understands. She doesn't lecture me about justifiable force like my other commanders. She knows all I need is a target. Politics are for admirals. I keep it simple. Always shoot to kill. Mess with the squadron and you mess with me. But do your job and I'll have your back. Later.
Later. Okay. Who else we got to talk to? Let's talk to Shen. Is it Shen?
Newcomer. Welcome to Titan. Call me Shen.
Hi, Shen.
Before you ask, helmet stays on.
Why?
Cockpit or not. Too many hard landings. Broken neck. 5, 6 times. Cybernetics keep me going.
Alright.
Fight. Fall. Get up. Fight again.
Fair enough.
All for the Empire.
Dedicated. Don't sound too healthy, does it?
Don't annoy Vonreg. Good talk. Another time.
Whatever, dude. This is our chap who does our loadouts, I think.
You'll be the new pilot. Sergeant Wade, chief mechanic and head of the hangar crew.
Hi, dude.
Don't see the appeal in flying myself, but I've been working on TIE since they rolled off the assembly line. Your fight is in good hands. The Overseer saw some action at Pothor and JL, but it's had a complete inspection and overhaul for this mission. Admiral Sloane's orders. And on my orders, every TIE in this hangar has been serviced and test flown. Tighten half the rivets myself. We're ready.
So I wonder...
I don't know how you and Titan cope out there. No shields or life support, just hold plating between you and space. It must build character. Never met a TIE pilot who backed down from any challenge, shields or not. I've prepared your starfighter to match the latest Imperial guidelines.
Okay.
But if you've got a preferred component or need something customized, I'll take care of it. Just say the word. Your TIE fighter's ready. Good flying.
What I was just about to say was, because you know we was playing the Rebel side last week, and there's that woman, I can't remember her name, a dark-skinned woman, and she said her father builds and maintains it. I wonder if this is her father. It makes me think this might be her father that she was talking about last week. Do you remember when she said, I can't remember her name now, she said, my father works for the other side, and he builds and looks and maintains. This might be her father who she was talking about. Do you know what? I reckon it might be. Because he's of dark colour, dark skin, the same as she is. So I reckon that's her father. Because she said her father's on the other side. So I reckon that is definitely her father. I might be wrong, but I reckon it is. We'll soon find out when we go back out. Hopefully she might drop his name. So his name's Waylon. Is it Waylon? So if she mentions that name when we're talking to her next time, then we know it is him. Okay, let's get in. Let's go into our ship.
The TIE fighter. Classic. Maneuverable. Flexible. Can't take much direct fire, but that's no problem for a skilled pilot.
I'm not going to edit the loadout this time around. I'm going to keep it as is. Maybe next time.
Your loadout, however, is not standard.
Right.
And again, neither are any of Titan Squadron's missions.
Feathers. So let's do this. I think we did it last week, but I don't think it saved it, so we're going to have to redo it again, unfortunately. So here we go. Let's do it. Where's no time? Let's see down below there. Let's see down below there.
Squadron, on me.
Where is he?
Imperial fighters, divert course and leave this system immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Outright.
Remember, we must be swift and precise. They'll scramble fighters quickly.
No doubt they'll reinforce from the surface as well as the station.
Rebels arrive. They'll leave.
Sounds like a good strategy to me.
Titan, approach and eliminate the outpost's outer defenses. Here and ready to go.
Missile defense systems activated. Wipe them out to clear a path to the station. We can shoot down their salvos. Enemy missile.
Oh, crap.
Don't take their cannons head on unless you have a death wish.
Yes, I just noticed that. Next. Simple.
Keep it up. Our path is clear. Advance on the outpost.
Roger that.
That's how it's done, Titan. What? They breached our missile defenses. Scramble fighters, take down those ties.
I wish I could see the panic inside that station right now.
Reach. Did take down ties.
We should take out the shield generator.
Yeah, what's
Without
that?
it, the turbo lasers are vulnerable.
Rebel starfighters inbound.
Watch your backs.
Mind, I was flying. How rude is that? And my combination initial weapons still on time 5 emergency power attempt to drain your engines or whatever. Oh, for God's sakes. So we've got to hold the thingy button and then select laser. What? Select laser or engine. Oh, let's go for lasers, shall we? Weapons.
Joining up. Titan 3 is on their shield generator. Keep it up. The enemy's closing on you. Station shields are down. Focus fire on the outpost's turbo lasers. We need a clear landing zone for our extraction shuttle. Evacuate the transports. Get the cargo out of here.
Fine now. Thanks.
I'm seeing a rebel transport ship fleeing the outpost. That's a high-value target, and we won't let it escape.
Let's get some power.
Eliminate the rebel transport.
Ooh. Okay. Next one. Some shit.
There. Now back in the fight.
That wasn't necessary.
Yes.
Blasted rebels.
This side's clear. Attack what remains.
Information and ready.
Outpost defenses are critically low. Keep it up.
Clear here. Finish off the rest.
I'm in position.
Good.
We're with you.
You're under pursuit.
I'm trying to sense slide out.
I'm in position. The outpost is defenseless.
Yay!
Titan, this is Shuttle Gladius, inbound for extraction. We read you, Gladius. Titan will rendezvous at these coordinates.
I'm on your wing.
Thin the herd if you have to.
Here I am. We let the enemy transport escape. Not ideal.
Closing in on you, Titan Squadron. We'll keep you safe, Gladius. Let's get you to the outpost's landing platform. Affirmative, Squadron Leader.
We'll be gone before the rebel fleet even knows we were here. We're with you.
It's a good song.
Starfighters incoming. Good shooting.
Well, thank you very much.
Rebel scout.
Let's get
You're welcome. They're attacking our shuttle. I'm here. Let's go.
Any more? From down your posters.
That's the last of the starfighters.
I'm supposed to go in there.
Reach the station. Initiating extraction. Imperial shuttle has landed. They're storming the outpost. Squadron, we're en route to Agent Thorne's location. Stand by.
Be ready to retreat.
Why flee when we could blast the station to dust? Escaping with Agent Thorne is Captain Carroll's strategy. We gain nothing by destroying a single outpost. More enemy fighters inbound.
Where?
They've come from the surface.
Only to die in space. Shoot them all down. They're in sky. Keep fighting.
Appreciate it.
Target is destroyed.
Flying last quick.
Watch your back.
That'll teach them. Information and ready.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers, what are they doing here? You blast them before.
Someone?
Access acquired. Hostiles blocking our route. Stand by.
I'm in position.
Fighters inbound.
Yeah.
They're locking on. Try that again.
I think I was supposed to. Oh my. Unseen. Oh, we have to.
Good Titan 3. Show no mercy.
Takes care of that.
Thanks. Taking damage.
Titan, this is Agent Thorne. Your reputation precedes you. It's good to know my life is in capable hands.
We won't let you down, Agent Thorne. Enemy fighters are finished. Titan Squadron, regroup with the Gladius.
Okay.
We're clear of the station. Cover our escape and escort us to the jump point.
Affirmative, Agent Thorne.
We have Republic corvettes inbound. Move, Titan!
Gladius, change course and keep Agent Thorne safe. Titan 3, take out those fighters. Protect the shuttle at all costs.
Whoa.
Go one.
Hull is compromised.
firing.
They're blocking us in.
Just keep moving. More fighters coming our way.
Try that again. Take it out.
Taking heavy fire.
They sent a frigate hunters.
Keep it moving. Evade those lasers.
I wish everybody shot me disappeared too.
Get on me! Sit in. Take it out.
It's not far away. This is
Corvette, watch out. I'm on your way.
more. It's all. extraction point to get away from these subtle bridges.
They're attacking our exit strategy.
Enemy ships are hitting our Gozanti.
Blasted rebels.
Titan 3, come. Leaving.
Get the crap out of here!
A flagship. Move it.
Go!
Nice
Ooh,
work, Titan 3.
that was
You're
hard.
officially part of the squadron now.
Damn, that was hard. That was really hard. I thought it was never going to end. Ooh, that's really hot and hot. Really sweaty hot hands. Fan. Mission complete. Enduring service medal. I didn't get efficiency medal. Let's see what they're going to say for themselves.
Pilot.
Excuse me. No. Oh, let's go and chat to her first.
When Captain Carroll said she was bringing in one more pilot, I didn't know what to expect. I've been flying a long time. This wouldn't be the first squadron I've seen compromised by nepotism. But you did well today, pilot. Most spy extractions end with significantly more casualties. If the team had any reservations about you joining Titan Squadron, you certainly put them to rest. Now let's go. Captain Carroll is waiting.
Was she breaking on there? Who's on chatting?
Agent Thorne may not have known the precise location of Project Starhawk, but their intel has pointed us in the right direction.
Then we will proceed as planned.
Oh, hello. Captain, is this the new pilot?
Yes. A valuable addition to the squadron, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Marvelous work securing Agent Thorne. You've exceeded your previous statistics by... Oh, forgive me. I'm so familiar with your profile that I forgot we haven't actually met. I'm LT-514, Imperial Intelligence. I'm eager to analyze your performance in the upcoming mission. Captain Carroll, shall we proceed with the briefing?
Which do you mean, guys? Okay.
Agent Thorne's intel has paid off. We've learned that a convoy of New Republic engineers is traveling from Hosnian Prime to Project Starhawk's secret base. Their charted path leads them straight through the contested territory of De Severo. According to our new information, the convoy will attempt to conceal its presence in a local debris field. Follow the convoy through the wreckage and allow them to jump to hyperspace. We will calculate all possible destinations along their trajectory to find Project Starhawk. You must not be detected. We cannot risk losing this convoy. Local Imperial forces have been advised not to interfere. Once the convoy is clear of the debris, it will leave the system, pointing us toward their hidden headquarters. Once we have their jump vector, return to the Overseer and prepare for immediate redeployment. I've already contacted the Imperial authorities at De Severo. They're aware of the situation.
You're certain he won't interfere? My records indicate that Captain Amos is trigger-happy, to say the least. His fleet is already in ruins after initiating several battles that were frankly quite unnecessary.
Captain Amos is enthusiastic. I'm hoping he's not a fool. The Empire can't afford to lose assets at this stage in the war.
I agree wholeheartedly, Captain. After your impressive work at Hosnian Prime, this should be an effortless mission for you, pilot.
Yes. My faith in you was not misplaced. Make sure it stays that way. That will be all.
Okay, someone else to chat to. Prepare for what I'm going to shit. I can chat to these people. Let's go and chat with that.
The captain has a personal stake in Project Starhawk, a vendetta with Lyndon Javes. Take it from me, nothing motivates like betrayal. I've seen too many good pilots. Friends turned traitor. I put them out of their misery, but there's always more out there. Iden Versio, Erica Quell, Lyndon Javes. They're not just traitors. They're loose ends. Problems to solve once the war is done. We should go.
Short but sweet. I'm going to chat with him.
A simple in and out mission should be painless for us, but stay on your toes. You never know what cheap tricks the rebels will pull. Decevro. Long way from civilization. I haven't seen the Outer Rim since the insurrection at Kriego. Well, let's get to it then. Get to your tie.
Oh, I'll speak to Sol as well.
It's good to see Admiral Sloane's spy network is intact. We can't operate in the dark. Half of the Empire's fracturing is down to commanders operating in isolation, without a grander strategy. They forget we're all one Empire, or should be. Perhaps annihilating this Starhawk will bring us together. You see Admiral Sloane's overall goal, yes? Unify, purify, and inspire. When we defeat this new Republic, we'll have survived the Crucible and come out stronger for it. On to bigger things.
Okay.
The TIE Reaper's a specialist model, made for utility and squadron support. If the enemy sees one, they know they're in trouble. With this loadout, it's built to disable enemy fighters with ion lasers. I've also equipped jamming tech to keep you off enemy radars, and tactical shields to protect allied TIEs.
Let's do this.
All this wreckage. What happened here?
Captain Amos is bloodthirsty. He's baited the rebels into pointless fleet battles over Decevro.
And lost several destroyers by the look of it. At least his recklessness allows us to stay hidden. Stay together and keep your distance. The convoy can't know we're tracking them.
Yes, sir. Titan 3's radar jammer will make it harder for the enemy to track you. Use it wisely.
Right. Enemy can usually spot you on sensors from long range, but there are certain components that allow a more stealthy approach. Using Squadron Mask to make your allies temporarily disappear from sensors. Continue. Press left 1 to use Squadron mask. Okay, left 1 is the top one. When do we actually have to use it when we get there?
We're off their radar. Let's use those debris clusters as cover and close in on the convoy.
But don't boost your engines. It puts the entire mission at risk to fly so brash.
Smart.
That's quite the convoy just to protect rebel engineers.
Why not destroy them? Stop those gearheads from reaching their destination.
Patience, Von Reg. We'll have plenty of new targets once we locate Project Starhawk.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's smarter to hit them at the source than slow them down.
Move to the next debris cluster and stay out of sight. Get out of sight, Titan 3.
Just limitless.
Slow it down, Titan 3. Overseer, we're in position.
Hold, Titan. Patience. Remember what we learned at the Battle of Vashar?
How could I forget? We strike when the moment is right, not simply because we can.
Attention! The Star Destroyer Tormentor is emerging from hyperspace near the debris field.
Oh no. You can't be serious. Captain Amos, what is the meaning of this?
You're letting our enemy escape, Captain Carroll. I will not show the same mercy. Fire the missiles.
We can't lose this convoy. Titan, shoot down the Tormentor's missiles. Captain Amos, you are compromising a delicate mission.
Delicate? This is war. Snuffing out this new republic is the only mission. Destroy the missiles.
That colossal idiot.
Convoys alerted to our presence. No way we'll track their jump now.
What are we supposed to be doing? It's just
Strange feeling saving rebels.
Captain Amos, this is foolish. The Tormentor is severely damaged.
It's still capable of destroying a few rebel ships. Just look at the wreckage around you.
I see TIE fighters out there. Shattered, broken. Yours, I assume?
Every victory has its price.
Beast.
I thought you'd let that one land and give them a scare.
Stay focused. Stop that scattered convoy.
Is this defend? The one's missing success is missing. Oh, I see it's things.
Good shot.
I see. Little things that got flares on them are coming towards. These little things here.
Titan, the Tormentor is firing another missile volley.
Take them down. Practice makes perfect. Convoy's hit.
Almost.
Where is it? Are they all coming in directions or are they just coming like this?
Tactical shield activated.
Keep it up, Titan 3. We need this.
Let's go. Taking damage.
That's the last of the missiles.
Amos knows he's wasting his time. Good work, Titan. Rebel transports are headed toward the Overseer. They'll jump to hyperspace before our ion cannons can engage. You must stop them, Titan.
Titan, X-Wings on radar.
Titan 3, disable the convoy ships with your ion lasers. We'll cover you.
I didn't know what was supposed to do. Disabled.
Got a tail.
Excellent. Your ion fire is working.
Titan 3 has ionized the first transport.
Don't stop now.
I don't know where the other one is. Oh, it's down here. Is that him? Oh, we've got to disable these ones.
Titan 3.
Another convoy vessel ionized. Good work.
Stay focused. Stop that scanner convoy.
Enemy tailing me.
Captain Carroll, the transports have been disabled.
Now what?
Excellent. I'm deploying lander shuttles to board them and seize their nav data.
Good.
We'll keep the shuttle safe.
See that you do. Thanks to Captain Amos. Physically retrieving the nav data is our last chance at finding Project Starhawk.
Shuttle's reached. Let's move. More rebel fighters inbound.
You? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, now what? Tactical shield is a portable shield generator which you can launch at friendly targets. It will attract to an ally. Oh, or attach to an ally ship, granting them additional protection. This is especially useful when your mission is to defend or escort a vulnerable target. Okay, so, but we've got like three ships, transport ships, I think. So how can I do that on all 3 ships? I'm so confused. I don't make it.
Deploy tactical shields to protect our shuttles.
What's these
Let's
shuttles?
get a shield on that shuttle. Just like that. Good jamming.
There. Now back in the fight.
Thanks.
Good shot. Now we've finished them. Deploy shields on the shuttles.
Nice targeting.
They're jammed. Titan 3's lost on maneuvers.
That wasn't necessary.
Shuttle team, prepare to board. Seize the data. Find out where these ships were headed.
The boarding party has breached the transport. Stand by. Titan 3, help us finish off the enemy fighters.
Whoa! Sorry.
Captain Amos, you are losing this battle.
Imperial might will always prevail.
I implore you to retreat.
And ruin my spotless record? Ha!
You are outgunned, sir.
Because you shot down my missiles.
Fine. I wash my hands of this, Captain Amos.
Oh, then the glory shall be mine alone.
I ain't got a clue what I'm supposed to do. Hanging in there. What the hell was that?
You're welcome.
Fine now. Thanks.
Whoa! See, that was that close. I don't know where these ships are. I don't see them. They're pounding me.
Watch behind! Enemies closing! Here and ready to go.
And with that, the starfighters are gone. For now.
Now what do I do?
Overseer, ready to receive shuttle team. Titan 3, keep them safe.
Escort shuttles to the Overseer.
Titan, the rebels have scrambled another fighter squadron. They're truly desperate now.
What?
We'll finish off their fighters. Titan 3, defend the shuttles.
Check rear proximity.
Clever. Perfect.
There you have it.
The sensors are down. Move in now.
Shuttle taking fire.
Six.
Joining your position.
Shield the shuttle, Titan 3.
And
Jamming successful, Titan 3.
our best. Expect to do. We take these fights as they really
Watch out, enemies pursuing.
Down and done.
Enemy starfighters are hounding a shuttle.
Destroying ionized target.
Joining up. More like that.
more. One more. Ah, you think you can get away, do you? Alright.
The Overseer can handle the shuttle from here, Titan.
Okay.
Good work.
You're welcome.
Data is safely aboard the Overseer. Decrypting it now. Captain, the Tormentor is taking heavy fire. Its destruction is imminent.
The what?
That fool. Titan, return to the Tormentor and cover its retreat.
Where is it?
Yes, ma'am. Call off your squadron. I don't need their help.
Then you're prepared to retreat?
Never.
You will not survive this assault, Captain Amos.
Watch me.
Send defeat.
Captain Carroll, that frigate is coming apart. The Tormentor is too close.
Amos, evasive maneuvers, now!
What are you talking about?
The frigate is about to explode.
But I won.
He's dead. What a waste. At least we have what we came for.
Oh well.
Titan, we've recovered the sector coordinates for the Starhawk dockyards, but the rest of the data banks are empty.
Engineers must have wiped the rest when Captain Amos blew our cover.
They were so close. An idiot Amos deserves to go down with his ship.
Knowing the sector at least narrows our search. Linden can't hide forever. Titan, eliminate the convoy. Let Linden know we're coming for him.
Ooh. Ooh. I got mission complete, bronze story. I got efficiency medal, bronzium. I've got endurance service, and I've got an ionizer medal. Wow. Didn't get marksman medal though. Doesn't surprise me not getting that. Are we going back to the rebels now? So we're jumping back over to the rebels. I think.
pal. Over here.
Yeah! This is my favourite side. I love this side. No. I know. Yes. No, that's not right. That's not true. Yes, he did. Yes. No. Oh, you're a personal friend of RTD2, are you? Okay. What's that got to do with me? Nothing. Why are you telling me this? Really? Look, just go away. Please? Arrogant little boy, isn't he? Let's go talk to Frisk. I like him.
Hey, there you are.
He sounds. It still sounds like the bloke from Fallout.
Dockyards. Instead, I had to
He's
hang
got
out
no
with
voice.
the
It talks
engineers.
like Mark Simpson.
They told me a whole convoy of
Mama!
mercenaries got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime.
I reckon it's the same. I reckon it's the same actor who done the voice for that other chap in Fallout. Do you know what's his name? The leader of the. He was over in the courthouse, whatever it is. Can't remember his name.
Say, between us.
Sounds like the same person.
Something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business, like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you
What is
head
that
up to the
character's
briefing
name in
room?
Fallout?
The boss might open up to
Talks
you.
like that. Can't remember his name. What's his name? I'm going to have to go and check that out now. Just bear with me. I need to find out what his name is because it's really bugging me. So if I suddenly start stuttering, you know why. Because I'm just checking on right now. Hang on, bear with me. I just want to check what his name is. Fallout 4. Companions, that's what I'm looking for. I can't remember his name. Let me just check. I want to get his name. Right, here we go. Hang on. No. That's him, isn't it? Is that him? Yeah. John, is it John Hancock? John Hancock. I think that's the chap. Yeah, John Hancock. I'm sure that's the one. It talks like that. It is him. It's John Hancock. That's the one. Who does his voice, I wonder? Let's see if I can bring it up. Who voices him? Does it actually say who voices him? John, Mayor of the Good Neighborhood. That's right. I want to know who does his voice, though. Who does his voice? Who does John Hancock's voice? That's what I want to find out. Is it actually saying here? Why does it tell you who done the voice? Who did John Hancock's voice in Fallout? That's what I want to find out. Right, let's have a look. Who voiced him? Who voiced John Hancock? Oops. Ah, yeah. In Fallout 4. I want to know who the actor is. His name's Danny Chirago. I think that's his name. I'm sure it's the same guy who does the voice for the other chap we just spoke to. He's an actor, writer, filmmaker, and he's a musician as well. The voice John Hancock in Fallout 4. Just see if he's. I'm going to go to International Movie Database, see if he's done the voice in. Well, voice games he's done. I might be wrong, but it sounds so much like him. No, he's not. Say it's not him. He does a lot of voice games, a lot of games. No, he hasn't done that. So it must be someone who sounds like him. Hang on, so let's find out. I've got to find this out. Sorry about this, guys. I want to find out who does the voice. What was his name again? I can't remember his name now. Let's go into the thing and find out. What's his name?
You're right, Lyndon. The contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Osnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
Oh, no, it's not the same person. Frisk is done by James Arnold Taylor. But he sounds so much like the bloke who does John Hancock as well.
Everyone here?
Oh, well. I think we are. Is that C3PO up there? Looks like him.
Time to get you briefed.
Yeah, see, this is what I was telling you about. I think this woman, I might be wrong, but I think this woman here, her father was the Wayland. I'm sure it might be him. Wayland on the other side, on the Empire. I think that might be her father. I wanted to start talking more about her father, so we can find out if my presumptions are right.
Everyone here?
Yeah, we're all here. Get on with
An
it.
old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk.
Okay.
She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Wait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion.
Ooh.
A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire.
Okay.
Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post.
We don't want much to do.
If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap.
Okay. I want to find out if she talks more about that.
I have to say, the Commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost Imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the Commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
I want to hear more about your father. You want to chat to him? No? Let's go and chat to Lyndon. So he can say for himself.
Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege.
Okay.
She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it.
Right.
That's why I'm keeping certain Details quiet.
Hmm?
With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
Okay. So we've got to go and bomb this thing. Take out the dishes, take out the thingamajiggies. Kill! I like her.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it.
So be it.
Are you ready?
Nearly. Who else we chat to? No, it's okay. Let's go.
Y-wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives.
Right.
It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
Okay.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carol overheard everything?
She only cares about finding her Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure, still. Better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Templars, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing, the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later. You think the Empire built this listening post just to help find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy. Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Turn around.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh?
Whoa. Where they all disappeared to, I ain't got a clue where they've gone. I've lost my team. Where are you? I can't find you. I don't know what team is.
And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Bravo.
Follow me, 5. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go, 5. Give them everything you got. Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away.
Oh, right one to drop a bomb. Okay, so it's right one to drop the bomb. Okay.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, 5. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress
Oh
call.
crap, where's the dishes?
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
Where are the dishes put on the station? I can't even get up to the station.
That'll be the mark. Kaboom! I love it.
Someone stop them! We need those dishes!
Dish destroyed. Well done.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help. We needed that dish.
Dish destroyed. Nice job.
Missed it. Oh, we got
Let the shield down.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
We've lost a dish.
Dish destroyed. Nice job.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, 5. Those Imperials are on their own.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today.
Enemy is persistent. Excellent. More ties will sign our spot.
That's just rude. Great work, 5. Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
Yeah.
I'm taking fire.
Hidden away from people.
That's a hit.
Impressive. Wow, 5. You really let him have it. Receivers are done for.
Right here and ready to go.
Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post. All right, 5. Form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
Woohoo!
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station.
Where?
Fly into the trench, give them hell.
Let's go down here. Precision bombing. Well, I see. It's the wrong way around.
Hey, they're behind me!
Whoa!
Hit the trench again.
Alright, whoa! Actually, I'm actually hitting these things. That one.
Okay, coming your way with a resupply.
I believe I'm actually hitting these things. I hit the first one, but crap.
Looking good out here, team. Enemies all over me.
Crap. Is that another one? Crap, really? It's really odd. Fact about which way you're up in this thing. Crap. I think that's another one there, isn't it? I think it is. I'm not sure what I've done. Oh crap! Oh, there's no money out there, so that's out. Down! Jesus, out. Stop firing at me! Is that actually doing anything? Why can't I drop the bomb already there?
I'm under fire.
The only one, love. She got me really close to these things.
Inbound. Our Corvette is taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, Five.
Well, I can't, because you want me to blow these things up, don't you? Defend. What is firing at you?
They really hate our Corvette.
I can't even see where I'm supposed to be looking. Where are my targets? It says defending, but I don't know what's shooting at me. try not to, but Jesus.
Interceptors coming our way. Taking fire. More Imperial fighters inbound.
Oh, for God's sake, why don't they just bugger off?
All over the Corvette. Still in the fight.
Keep going so fast, can't keep up.
Our Corvette's in. Enemy's wearing me down.
That'll do, Vanguard. Nice work. They won't come after the Corvette again. Let's finish off these thermal regulators, huh, Five?
Let's.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Yeah.
The Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea.
Rolling.
All right, Five. Get in there and fly carefully.
Getting where?
Fly into the vent and destroy the station's power cores. When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. It's working.
I don't want to take them all out.
Drop your bombs, Five.
Oh, what? Really? I'll just destroy
Don't
them.
worry about anything else. Just destroy the pillars.
Okay. Fuck that.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Oh crap!
Get moving, Five.
I'm trying to! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! It's up! Oh crap! Crap. Oh my god, that's so hard! That is really hard! Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, Five.
Quick, the vent is closing.
Go, go, go.
No! No! Don't close! Don't close! Oh shit! Oh no, I'm stuck in there! So I've got to really do this fast? It's not easy. Okay, right.
I heard that from all the way out here.
So,
Get moving, Five.
boost.
Quick, the vent is closing.
Go, go, go.
Oh shit! Oh, that was a close one!
All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Whoa, that was really hard.
Great work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
That was difficult. Okay, what do I get this time? Mission complete. Okay. I protected the Corvette. Reinforcement denied. I didn't get the efficiency or the endurance this time. That was really difficult. Damn, that was difficult.
All I'm saying is, instead of blowing up that listening post, we should have commandeered it. Imagine the kind of fun we could have had messing with the Imperials.
Good point, actually.
Or the credits we could make.
As your squad leader, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that.
Come on, Gunny. You telling me the New Republic couldn't use more intel? And you know war ain't cheap.
Actually, that's a good point. I guess once you steal a Star Destroyer, everything Imperial starts to look tempting.
You know, we used to be rebels. We turned into a legit republic, and suddenly we all gotta stay on the straight and narrow.
The commander's lining up a trap for Teresa Carroll. That's not enough of a con for you?
In the old days, I trick her for everything but a pair of boots to stand in. But I guess this'll do.
Well, when he's right, he's right. Now, how about we get some actual work done?
Do we have to? Any more chapter? Way on the side. I like it. I like when the station looks so alive, because you've got people like fixing things over the background. You've got guards running back and forth, running, and you've got bots and droids flying left, right, and centre, and going into like different hangars and stuff. And you've got this little group talking over here amongst themselves. You've got some fighters fighting, fixing the thing over there. So good. Let's go over here. See what I mean? Look, you've got all these people like working on all the spaceships. I just like this hangar. It just looks so alive. That's what I think I like. That's what I like about it, I think. Well, I suppose better go and see what they're up to. Where we've got to go? Excellent. Back to the briefing room, as per usual.
First, congratulations. Because you captured the Star Destroyer Victorum, our Starhawk prototype has been completed ahead of schedule. But the Empire does not know that. They believe it's still under construction.
Right.
Teresa Carroll will keep hunting Project Starhawk until it's destroyed. And we've been assigned to stop her. So, using that decoy message I sent, we're going to set up an ambush. The false intel stated that you're protecting a shipment of Magnite crystals, essential to completing the Starhawk. With this bait, we'll draw Teresa and the Overseer deep into the Zabian Abyss, a highly volatile area of space. Here is where we set our trap. Don't worry about the convoy. It's empty and droid piloted. However, that does mean you'll need to clear any obstructions from its path. Vanguard, I want you to defend that convoy with everything you've got. We need to make this look good. Your destination is this bottleneck. There, the Starhawk will be waiting to disable the Overseer. And hopefully, Capture Teresa. Now, it might sound simple, but nothing is simple in the Xavian Abyss. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, I can see this going pear-shaped straight away. Have a chat with him about this.
And the Starhawk's crew.
More than ready. I selected the crew personally based on their expertise and experience. They've been training for months.
That's good. I appreciate your support on this, General.
It's a good plan, Lyndon. Just be careful. I know you have a past with the Overseer's captain. Don't let it cloud your judgment.
One moment, General. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Your squadron is waiting.
Very secretive, hush-hush person, isn't he? That's what he's got to say for himself.
If Lyndon's right, this plan could knock Teresa Carroll off our tail. Sooner the better, if you ask me. Lyndon's convinced himself that he's put us in danger. I can't make him focus on the bigger picture while Teresa's still in it. The commander's a smart man, but everyone has someone who can push their buttons. I wonder if we can push hers, too.
Well, hey!
We'll give Teresa a harmless convoy to follow, play this out, and see just how far we can lead her. It's all about playing the long game. When the Empire occupied Moncala, I learned how to string Imperials along. If you seem harmless, people underestimate you. I spent a lot of time around Imperials, playing the dumb alien. A bartender, a sweeper, someone safe. Next day, the rebellion would know everything I'd overheard. It wasn't easy, but I learned to stay patient and wait for opportunities. Remember, the Xavian Abyss is no place for the faint-hearted. And Teresa...
It's my imagination, was he got one eye bigger than the other? Or was that just the way the race
Keep
looks?
your eyes and ears open.
Because this
all right?
left eye looks like it's wider than the right eye. So that's the actual of what they actually look like. But it looks to me that it looks wrong. Right, let's go. Let's get a talk with Frisk first of all, see what he has to say for himself.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him. Of course, the key to a good con is selling it. And going into the Xavian Abyss, well, either you're too naive to know better, or you think it's worth the risk. Like, say, stopping a Starhawk from being finished. Teresa Carroll's risking the Abyss just for the chance to destroy some Magnite crystals. Ain't she in for a surprise? I'm kind of excited to see our Starhawk tackle Teresa's flagship. All those engineers work their tails off to get it finished. That's one good thing about this new Republic. We're finally punching at the same weight as the Empire. Oh, one way or another, this is gonna be a show.
Yeah, I can see this going pear-shaped for some unknown reason. Let's go and have a chat with Grace, see what she has to say for herself. I like Grace.
I've heard tales of the Xavian Abyss. They say it's swallowed entire fleets without a trace. Sending our brand new Starhawk in there is quite the gamble. Commander Javes must have complete faith in its builders. And in us, of course. We'll be the ones making this ruse work.
Or are we guinea pigs?
I took the
Are we
liberty
just
of studying the
decoys?
Starhawk's blueprints.
Are we
It's not just
expendable?
another capital ship. It's a defense against Imperial fleets. Every spare inch is packed with lasers and munitions, but what really caught my eye was the tractor beam.
Okay.
If I understood the blueprints, the Starhawk's tractor beam is 10 times more powerful than that of a Star Destroyer.
Wow.
It's incredible.
What'd
The
your dad think
Magnite
of that?
crystals they use in the Starhawk's tractor beam are quite rare. I think they salvaged a few from the Star Destroyer we captured.
Right.
My family spent an exorbitant amount of credits sourcing Magnite crystals. It's so gratifying to see them go to a good cause. Let's put our new Starhawk through its paces, shall we?
I'm so determined that I want to find out that if that man, Wayland, is her dad. I really want to find that out. Which hasn't been on so far.
You got your choice of fighters for this mission. An X-Wing, Y-Wing, or A-Wing. They've all got pros and cons. Check the schematics and let me know what'll suit you.
What we're going in. Maneuverability. We might need good maneuverability if we're in this area where there's loads of crap going on. What's this one got? It's got good maneuverability. Maximum hull. What's the hull on that one though? See, the hull on that's really crap. Shields are really bad as well. Maybe we should go with the X-Wing, I feel. The T-65B X-Wing fighter. I think we'll go with that one because it's got better hull. Maxim's got better shielding, I think. No, it's not that much, but it's got speed as well. Acceleration's a bit slow on. Oh no, it's quite good on acceleration and maneuverability. Yeah, we'll go with the X-Wing just to be on the safe side. I feel on this one. Let's do this.
As you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the dangers of the Xavian Abyss.
Yeah. Look at that lightning.
And we got word that Teresa Carroll has taken the bait. Her flagship overseer is closing in. Good luck, Vanguard. Protect that convoy. And see you on the other side.
Ooh, you can feel it, right? Chaos on every side. We don't belong here.
I'd hate to see what does.
Hey, what happens once the Starhawk disables the Overseer? The same as the Victorum, I expect. Board it, look at systems, and take the crew prisoner.
I don't know, Grace. I can't imagine Teresa Carroll coming along quietly. I hate these clouds. Who knows what's out there?
We know what's out there. A Star Destroyer with a captain who wants us dead.
Real helpful. Thanks, Gunny. The convoy's droid autopilot ain't smart enough to steer through these asteroids.
Then let's blast them a path.
Wait, look. A Star Destroyer. Or what's left of one.
I'd say it's been here a long while.
You'd think this would discourage Teresa Carroll.
To someone like her, that wreckage ain't a warning. It's one more insult.
Look lively, Vanguard. Imperial ships are on radar.
Ooh.
Scouts. Perfect. The boss's plan is working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it.
Right here and ready to go. I caught those ties scanning a convoy. Do you think they know there's no Mandite?
Walk down. Take this tail.
Enemy is destroyed.
Whoa!
Fine. You're off course. Watch the storm.
I know. I'm trying to get back out of it.
Squadron. Take that.
Beautifully done.
You're welcome. Next!
I'm in their sight.
Enemy is destroyed.
Bombers are toast. Now hit the fighters. I got him. Good shot.
Any more?
We pushed them back. Let's keep going.
Let's.
I repeat. Vanguard, the Imperial steered the convoy, but the Overseer's still on approach. We must have stopped the ties before they could transmit that scan. Vanguard?
Oh.
Signal's breaking up. Let's push on.
The ambush point is this way. Ready? Let's go.
Okay. So far, so good. Whoa!
There it is. The Overseer. Finally. We've drawn it in.
Nobody panic. This is the plan. Defend the convoy and keep luring the Overseer to the ambush point.
How could you challenge an Imperial Star Destroyer?
Get those asteroids. If the Overseer catches the convoy, it's toast.
Guess Teresa decided to handle this convoy herself.
Looks like the convoy's blocked again.
I got the cold sweat on my neck. Stay focused.
I am. I'm very focused on the Star Destroyer right behind me.
Trapped with nowhere to go. Launch fighters! More Imperial fighters! Check behind! Focus on the bombers! I'm in formation. That's just rude. Get the rest of the fighters.
One more for me.
The Overseer's right in turbo laser range. Try to focus on the ties. The Starhawk will handle the Overseer. If we can make it to the bottleneck in time. We will. We just have to push forward. Enemy fighter is locked on.
They stay alive.
Taking over fighters one by one should be very distracting. Captain Carroll to Vanguard Squadron. This is a futile gesture. You have nowhere to go, and I have no interest in prisoners. Proud to be the hero.
I ain't got a clue what I'm firing at now. I've lost the track I'm firing at.
Shields are disabled.
Tractor beam is charging. 34%.
Stay strong. We fly for the New Republic.
But do destroy the Starfighter.
It's something that ain't a helpless convoy.
Tractor beam is at 61%.
I'm under attack.
Tractor beam at 87%. Ready to trap.
Taking damage here.
Fire tractor beam on my mark. We're ready. Vanguard, withdraw through the bottleneck to a safe position. You brought this on yourself, Teresa. Now.
Hooray!
The scans work, Titan. That convoy's navicomputer had the sector and system we've been looking for.
We've got them right where we want them.
Titan, return to the Overseer for immediate hyperspace jump. We can't jump that fast. We could end up in the middle of a star or worse.
Stay and we die for sure.
Damn, did I get away? Mars.
Well, we know this Starhawk works. Toss the Overseer around like a loath rat.
Good. Lousy Imperials deserve payback with interest.
Shall we just build a Death Star and get it over with?
Oh, come on, Grace. We're still the good guys. Anyhow, we won, right? Wherever they jumped, no ship's coming back from that.
Let's hope so.
That is a big ship. Where? Look at that! I got a full complement on medals. Did you see that? Mission complete, efficiency medal, endurance service, abyssal protection, fully escorted. Oh yeah! Okay. There we go. Oh, that was fun. She's gonna be pissed now. She's gonna be really pissed.
Where are we?
Alpha Rem, Remetic system, grid L42.
Scramble fire crews. Get a distress call to the nearest Imperial station.
I think she's worried.
Aha! There's an old munitions depot in this system, Captain, run by a Colonel Grom. Must be our lucky day.
Make the call. This isn't over, Vanguard.
So, you jump to my territory, uninvited, then demand my supplies?
Colonel Graal, the Starhawk project is within our grasp. All I need is repairs and proper munitions.
No. The Emperor assigned me to this depot. I decide how its resources are used. As of this moment, that includes your Star Destroyer. Consider yourself reassigned.
The Overseer was sent on this mission by Admiral Sloane herself.
Admiral Sloane isn't here, Captain. I have rebel guerrillas to deal with. And now, so do you. Grom out.
Oh, she's pissed.
He wants us to fight rebels. All right. We'll protect his depot, and if his munitions get lost in the crossfire, well, lucky for us.
Ma'am, regulations specifically forbid this.
I will not be beaten by Vanguard, grandstanding imbeciles, or anyone else.
Please, no judgment.
It's just fine. Call in Titan Squadron. Now.
Ooh. On that note there, we will leave it this week. Wow.
Could we talk?
Not yet, we can't. All right, I'm going to shut this down now because I want to continue this next week because we're going to carry on with this. Let's switch that off. We're going to continue this next week. What a story so far. As you know, What's-Her-Face is really pissed now because we basically we got that big Star Destroyer, the Rebels have anyway, and she's gone, oh crap, I'm in deep caca now. And she had to, they both had to jump to another solar system, and that guy, he wasn't very forward, considering he's supposed to be on their side. He wasn't very helpful, was he? To say the least. Wow. What a game. I'm really enjoying the story mode in this game. We will be replaying again. We're playing this again next Monday. We're going to play it every Monday. I just love this game. I think it's brilliant. No, not Mondays, Tuesdays. Monday we'll be playing, I'm getting into that as well. Next Monday we'll be playing Desperados 3 again. And on Tuesday next week we will continue the Star Squadron. The Star Wars Squadron, shall I say. Because this is getting really intense now. I love the way, but I still think they should have done it where you can jump between, you know, story. You should have a choice what story mode you want to play. So play all Rebellion or all the Empire or the story, the actual centre one, which chops and changes between both of them. I think that would have been a really good way to do this particular Squadron game. It's a shame they didn't do that. It's such a shame. I know you've got the online mode where you can have battles and stuff like that, but to have the story mode like that, so you've got 3 story modes, 1 just purely the Rebellion side, 2 just purely the Empire side, and then you've got this one we're playing now, which could be centre, which drops you between both of them, so you can see both sides of the story. But I think that would be really good if they did that in this game. That would have been really good because it would have made it more playable. Because you would have played all Rebellion, and then you want to see the other side of the story. You know what I'm saying? This way, it gives you both sides of the story. So what you could do is play the Rebellion side first, right way through to the end, then play the dark side all the way to the end, and then play the story mode so you can get both like sides of the actual story. So you can, if you just want to play with like, just play the story mode again instead of just like playing one separate one. I think that's what they should have done. That would have been really fun. Right, don't forget, we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll be playing, so make sure you tune in live tomorrow because we'll be playing What's the Dub again tomorrow. That's what we're going to be playing tomorrow. So please, if you can get in here live, it's only for an hour. Well, we only play for an hour tomorrow. It's from 5 PM till 6 PM UK time. So if you can try and get in here between them times, you can join in the game tomorrow what we're going to be playing. It's going to be really good. I really enjoyed it last week. We did have some fun last week, me and Tribe and Warrior. So we're going to be playing again this week. Hopefully we'll get more people in this week to play it. If no people don't come in this week and it's just me and Tribe again, or if it's just me on my own, I will then play something different the week after, or I'll find something different to play on the Wednesday. But I think I wanted to give you a little bit more of a chance because if you haven't seen it or if you watched it on playback, you're thinking, oh, I wouldn't mind having a go at that. So your chance is Wednesday, tomorrow. So if you can get here for 5 PM UK time on this channel, on YouTube or on, it doesn't matter, on YouTube or on Twitch, whichever one you want to go to. As I said, I haven't got the live message thing sorted out over there yet, still, because it's still playing up. But I can still read your messages on YouTube, and I can also read your messages on Twitch as well. The Twitch messages come up live on that thing over the top there where it says live message, live chat. So that only leaves me to say once again goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow for What's the Dub. So if you can get in here nice and early tomorrow, that would be really helpful. Anyway, until tomorrow when we're going to be playing What's the Dub, as I said, all you need is going to have your phone, and that's all you need. Something you can get on the internet or go onto a web page with. I will give you the address tomorrow so that you can then join in the game tomorrow, but you have to be in here live to do it, okay? Anyhow, I will see you tomorrow, so take care and be good. Until tomorrow, see you later. Take care. Thanks for joining.